Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Coach Colin and Past the Summit. So I haven't been really uploading for a long time. Life gets in the way and coaching gets in the way, but with the release of the METRISE 2 as in the title below and the Sky Elite 3s, which will be reviewed at a later time, I think it was a good time to come back. So today, in this video, we are going to be doing a first impressions of the METRISE 2 and a comparison with its predecessor, the METRISE. So just going off rip with looks alone, I have not tried these shoes on yet, and that will be for later in this video. But just off looks alone, the METRISE 1 and the METRISE 2 look very similar. They both have that same shape for a good heel-to-toe transition, so I'm thinking they're keeping this look while going through the METRISE line. They both have the Rise Truss system. So in the METRISE 1, the Rise Truss system was just a full-length plastic shank that goes from the rear foot, or moves up into the rear foot, and it goes down, I think, full all the way to the forefoot because the plastic ends right here, and you can see that from the outside there. On the METRISE 2, it's same thing. The Rise Truss goes from the rear foot, up in the rear foot, down into the midfoot, and then I think it only goes halfway. I don't know, that's the vibe I get from it. It doesn't cover both sides of the shoe like the METRISE 1, surprisingly. But they do have an extra shank in place, and I think this goes from the midfoot to the mid of the forefoot, and it's this black shank right here. And on the website it says it's a plastic shank reinforced with carbon fiber. I don't know what that means specifically, but it looks like plastic, right? The METRISE 1 has a Dynawrap system, while the METRISE 2, it says it's not a Dynawrap system, but I'm assuming it works the same, where it pulls these eyelets right here to tighten the medial and lateral side for side-to-side stability when you're cutting in volleyball. They both have a dual upper. What I mean by that is on the METRISE 1, it's a monosock system, so it's like a upper inside, and then there's material around it supporting the sock, basically. And on the METRISE 2, very much the same thing. It's a sock system inside, and the upper around it is just supportive extra material. All in all, the METRISE 1 and the METRISE 2 look very similar in terms of the way that they're shaped, and they look similar in the way that they're supposed to function, with the really aggressive heel-to-toe transition used for both shoes. The look of the METRISE 1 definitely reminds me more of a running shoe than it does a basketball shoe or typical court shoe. So I guess that's different. The METRISE 2's traction is basically the same, if not better, compared to the METRISE 1, at least with an initial viewing. Again, it's not on hardwood courts yet. It's just in my classroom, but it stops pretty much the same, and it stops really well. The fit is definitely way better than the METRISE 1. The METRISE 2s they're more accommodating for the wide foot. The METRISE 1 was accommodating for it, but the 2s are definitely more so than that. So off the initial viewing, the sizing, honestly, just go true to size. I don't think you need to size up for this shoe unless you have majorly fat feet, but even then I think honestly you'll be fine in these shoes. Height off the ground honestly is like a little higher than I thought they would be. They remind me more of running shoes than like court shoes. And yeah, so like the METRISE 1 was very low to the ground, while the METRISE 2 honestly has some stack height to it. So we'll see how much of a difference that makes in the official video for like the performance review. Honestly, what I love more is that the METRISE 2 has a pull tab, because you know these were like in the METRISE 1 it was kind of sucky to get in that shoe, but the pull tab is really such a nice touch in the METRISE 2. But yeah, all in all, I think like for fit, traction on the METRISE 2, initial thoughts, it's a very nice shoe, very comfortable to step in, more so than the METRISE 1. So thank you guys for coming to watch the initial thoughts on this and the initial comparisons. I'll see you guys again when the official performance review of the METRISE 2 comes out, and the Sky Elite 3s will be coming soon.